Explosive news alert. Manchester City faces a Champions League crisis, Bernardo Silva calls the defeat dark, and Pep Guardiola is firing back at critics. Plus, a seismic shift in the tech world as Apple faces a massive antitrust lawsuit. We've got the full breakdown on Real Madrid's stunning victory over Man City, including Guardiola's passionate defense and his blunt assessment of their chances. And we're diving deep into the legal storm surrounding Apple. Don't miss a second of this breaking news. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Manchester City's Champions League hopes hang by a thread after a stunning 3-0 defeat to Real Madrid. This result throws Pep Guardiola's side into a precarious position in their last 16 tie, with Federico Valverde's incredible hat-trick leaving City with a mountain to climb in the second leg. The team's performance has sparked concern, with Bernardo Silva describing the situation as really dark. Valverde's goals, including a spectacular long-range effort and 2 clinical finishes, left City reeling. Despite starting brightly, the Premier League champions conceded against the run of play and struggled to regain control, a recurring theme in their recent performances. The defeat follows a stumble in the Premier League title race and raises questions about the team's mental fortitude heading into the crucial final stretch of the season. Fans and pundits are debating Guardiola's tactical decisions, particularly his team selection, with some questioning if he overthought the match. The pressure is now immense on City to produce a miraculous comeback at the Etihad Stadium. Can City possibly turn this around? We'll break down the tactical battle and what it means for their season. But first, a tech giant is under fire. Get ready for the details on Apple's massive legal battle. Bernardo Silva has voiced serious concerns following Manchester City's devastating 3-0 Champions League defeat to Real Madrid, branding the situation really dark. This loss puts City's aspirations of reaching the quarterfinals in severe jeopardy, especially after a challenging period that saw them falter in the Premier League title race. While they secured a win in the FA Cup, this European setback has cast a significant shadow over their campaign. The match at the Bernabeu saw Federico Valverde net a remarkable hat-trick, with Vinicius Jr. also missing a penalty that could have further compounded City's misery. Silva highlighted a loss of control after conceding the first goal, admitting the team struggled to manage transitions and second balls against a formidable Real Madrid side. He acknowledged the difficulty of playing in such high-pressure environments, but stressed the need for the team to learn from these moments. Despite the daunting 3-0 deficit, Silva maintains a sliver of hope, emphasizing that, in football, a lot of things can happen. However, the immediate feeling within the squad is one of deep frustration and disappointment. Guardiola himself is facing tough questions after this performance. Stay with us for his fiery responses. And coming up, we're shifting gears to the courtroom as a tech titan faces its biggest challenge yet. Pep Guardiola has passionately defended his Manchester City squad selection following their crushing 3-0 Champions League defeat to Real Madrid, pushing back against critical questioning. Despite the scoreline, Guardiola insisted that his decisions were part of a strategic plan, even as his team now faces a monumental task to overcome the deficit in the second leg. The defeat was largely dictated by a stunning first-half hat-trick from Real Madrid's Federico Valverde, leaving City's progression to the quarterfinals hanging precariously. Reporters pressed Guardiola on his choices, including the starting roles for wingers Jeremy Doku and Savinho, and Nico O'Reilly at left-back, who was involved in the build-up to the first goal. Guardiola defended these selections by citing past successes with rotated squads and explaining the tactical rationale behind trying to contain Real Madrid's threats. He questioned how many times certain players had played out of position, implying a need for flexibility and trust in his squad. However, Guardiola also conceded that his team would need a miracle to advance, admitting a downbeat outlook on their chances. The missed penalty by Vinicius Jr. was a moment that could have sealed Real's progress entirely, but ultimately, City were left grappling with a significant disadvantage. Did Guardiola overthink it, or is this just a tough night at the office for City? We'll dissect the tactical nuances and then turn our attention to a massive legal showdown that could reshape the tech industry. Apple is reportedly facing a significant antitrust lawsuit from the Department of Justice, potentially shaking the foundations of the tech giant's ecosystem. The lawsuit, expected to be filed imminently, is said to focus on Apple's alleged monopolistic practices within its App Store and other services. This legal challenge could have far-reaching implications for how Apple operates and generates revenue from its popular devices and platforms. Sources suggest the DOJ's complaint will center on claims that Apple uses its market power to stifle competition and disadvantage rival services. This includes allegations related to app developer fees, restrictions on third-party app stores, and how Apple's own services are prioritized over competitors. The investigation has been ongoing for some time, and this lawsuit signals a major escalation in regulatory scrutiny. This development comes at a critical time for Apple, as it navigates a complex global market and faces increasing pressure from regulators worldwide. The outcome of this antitrust battle could set new precedents for the tech industry and impact consumer choice and innovation. Will this lawsuit fundamentally change how we use our iPhones and iPads? We'll have the latest on the legal battle and then wrap up all the day's top stories. And that's a wrap on today's massive news. We saw Manchester City face a Champions League crisis after a tough loss to Real Madrid, with Bernardo Silva calling it dark and Pep Guardiola defending his choices. We also dove into the potential antitrust lawsuit hitting Apple, a huge story for the tech world. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more breaking news, hit that notification bell, leave a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all our socials. We'll see you next time.